It was a rainy night. The storm outside rattled the old hospital windows as David, a young night shift nurse, flipped through patient files to stay awake. Suddenly, the landline on his desk rang. He froze. No one ever called that phone. It was disconnected years ago. The ringing grew louder. Against his better judgment, David picked it up. "Room 6, whispered a broken, trembling voice. David's hands shook. Room 6 had been abandoned after a patient, his own childhood friend, Daniel, died there exactly 1 year ago. Trying to convince himself it was a prank, David grabbed a flashlight and walked down the dark hallway. The flickering lights above cast eerie shadows, as if the walls themselves were breathing. When he reached room 6, the door was already half open. A cold wind rushed past him, carrying the faint smell of earth, like a freshly dug grave. Inside, the bed was neatly made. The machines were unplugged, but on the nightstand, he saw it, Daniel's old leather diary. Shaking, David opened the first page. The handwriting was Daniel's. It read, "He will come for you next. Don't let him wear my face." A deep chill spread across David's spine. He turned, and there stood Daniel, smiling, alive, but his eyes were pitch black. "Miss me, brother?" the figure asked in Daniel's voice. David stumbled back. "No, you're dead. I buried you myself." The figure tilted its head and grinned wider. "And yet, here I am. You shouldn't have answered the call." Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind David. The lights burst, plunging the room into darkness. Only the sound of labored breathing filled the air. The flashlight flickered back on just for a second, and in that flash, David saw dozens of pale, twisted hands crawling out from under the bed, reaching for his legs. He screamed, dropping the diary, but before he could run, the figure lunged at him, whispering, "Room 6 always needs a new patient." The next morning, the hospital staff found room 6 locked from the inside. On the desk outside, the abandoned phone rang again. This time, the young intern picked it up. The same broken whisper echoed, "Room 6.